So recently I was looking for a way to keep in touch with my kids when we're doing outdoor pursuits, be it cycling, climbing, walking, you know, the sort of things, because sometimes you can get into areas where those mobile phones don't work. So searching on the usual online places, I found an array of radios that look exactly like this, and this is the Baofeng. We're going to open it, have a quick look. But they all seem to look and operate in exactly the same way and come with the same thing. So I don't know if they're just rebadged things. I don't know really if Baofeng is a make, but they certainly seem to be quite ubiquitous online. So we're going to have a quick look here in the box. It is the BF-888 series two-way radio, and I think unlike a lot of these kind of radios you can get, because you could get some Motorola ones pretty cheap that had LCD screens, these don't have the screens on them, so they should be pretty, I guess, simple to use. I'm not sure even what frequency and things like that they have, but they claim some crazy ranges on them. So this video really is just kind of an unboxing, see what you get in the box. I'm not going to really play with them too much in here. So manual channel select, that's the first thing I've noticed. So there's not really too much to go wrong there, but of course you're going to have to be aware of that. So if you've got family using this, you're going to have to agree where you're going to be on this dial and actually stick to it. It does have 16 channels, I can see that there, and just an on-off volume clicker. So you can't really go too wrong in that in terms of functionality. Appears to have a torch, your push to talk button, and then a couple of buttons here for God knows what. So let's unpack some of the other bits. You have here a little, I was going to say lanyard, but it's not. It's a earpiece with a microphone, and there's a spare little bit of foam in there if you want that kind of thing. I mean, that could be handy, for example, if you are operating a vehicle and you're speaking to somebody outside with that. So we'll chuck those on the side. And obviously this is a 2-pack. Now they do come in much bigger packs too. I believe I saw a 4, maybe a 6-pack. So you can get them in volume if you've got a lot of people to cover. The battery is a 1500 milliamp hour, and it's surprisingly light for its size. It looks huge, but very light. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, is this a rip-off of an existing design? I mean, that could be it, right? Maybe something that, you know, like a Motorola or something like that used to make, and then they've since replaced a NiCad battery with a lithium. That's why it's so light. I mean, you could get quite a lot of NiCad cells in something like this. 3.7 volts. So let's see how we get this on. Slide it up. Yeah, that was it. A slide and a push. There's the ejector. That makes a lot of sense now. So make sure you're pushing it like that with your thumb as you engage it. Knock it on.
Power on.
Whoa.
7.
What was that? Hang on.
Power on. 7.
Oh, it talks to you.
8. 9. 10.
Oh, that's awesome. Who needs a screen that it talks to you?
11. 12. 13.
Awesome. So that's the torch button there. I don't know what that does. Look. So that's your push to talk. Is that a listen? Just a basically turn off the squelch. There's no manual squelch on here, so it's all just automatic. Anyway, let's continue. Let's put the other one together. That was interesting, right? I did not expect that voice activation. Battery in. How about these clips while we're at it? Now these look awesome. Look, that's actually a really firm spring and a nice metal clip. That's a good going. I mean, I bought some of these way back, and I say, you know, some walkie talkies, not these particular ones, obviously, from I think Maplin when they were still alive, and they were particularly cheap. You know, the kind, it was like a Binatone for £10, and they weren't bad. But this does feel the next level. So if you're looking for something that's probably semi-professional, these are your ones. And just to go address the range issue as well, they said on the website that it was something crazy. It was like 5 kilometers in you know, clear line of sight conditions, 1 kilometer in town, and then, you know, varying degrees. I really don't know how realistic that is. Your mileage, of course, may vary. It's definitely not. I think on one advert I saw it described as ham radio. I'm pretty sure these aren't. But I guess if you are into ham and you've done your ham qualifications, then you'll be more than qualified to operate this thing. Let's get that in there. And it does actually come with lanyards too, so it really has the full kit here. I do like the belt clip idea though. I think if you're going to use them, you're going to clip the old belt clip on. Okay, so that's how it is once you're done, and that is mega firm. That's not going anywhere. I mean, I'm trying to just push it on this pivot point here, and I'm kind of struggling. It's really firm spring. It's a bit awesome when you're going walking. You know, if you're doing walking in the Peak District or something. Oh, so this one's already on.
Power on. Power on. 1.
Okay. Hello. Oh. That's not bad. I mean, when I'm operating that, I'm not hearing that usual hiss that you used to see from cheap radios. I'll hold it up to the mic. Hello. Hello. The microphone on this is here. Again, not sure what this does, so let's hold this down. I'll turn the volume down a little bit while I do it. Hello. Yeah, I think that's just a squelch override. Okay, now what else do we have with them? They come with these USB cradles. There's a charging LED, charging red, green, complete. Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty firm. So I was wondering about this because I think if you're in a vehicle, you might like to be able to have these actually in the vehicle, in the cradle and charging. So you'd have to figure out a way to modify the base though. I think we could 3D print something here, or you could just definitely adhere a panel here with some screw holes so you could screw that down. But probably a 3D printed solution would be the best if you can. Unfortunately, let's see. I don't see any screws. There's the potential, if you could get this open, that you could crack this open and then drill 4 screws, screw this down, but then crunch that top back on. It's funny really, I don't really want to destroy this because it's quite neat the way they've done it. Yeah, I'm not going to go further on that, but these are definitely well put together. And you can see there is a feature in here. Let's zoom in so you can have a quick look. There is a feature in here that really is holding these firm, and it's engaging there. So once that's in place, it really can't rattle itself out in normal vertical conditions. There you go. So, there, I hope this has been interesting. I haven't revealed to you yet the price, and I think the price is the bit that really sells these. This whole set was about £22, and I've seen them as low as £22. So depending, when I say £22, that's from Amazon with next day delivery and Amazon Prime. If you go on eBay, you can get these even cheaper. So I think they represent great value for money. I'll definitely be putting it through their paces, and if you're interested on the outcome of that, I'll post the results on the Discord. And so I just want to have one more play with this torch. Oh, look at that. It's not just on, it's on and emergency. You've got it all, haven't you? So, Baofeng, I guess they are a real make. You let me know down below. I am absolutely impressed. Now, the range does not appear to be anything like the one listed on the advert, though it might work. So I'll tell you the scenario we had. We used this inside a house. We had one unit inside a house, and the other unit was on me walking around, walking away from the house. And it was crystal clear to about maybe 0.2, 0.3 of a mile. So you're talking maybe half a kilometer, 250 meters, 300 meters. It was really like clearer than your mobile phone. And then beyond that, you did start to get some slight noise on the background from, you know, RF type noise, but still totally audible. So I don't know, I think if you're going to get some, maybe consider more of a half a kilometer device if you're going to be at least one half of you to be indoors. Outdoors, I don't know yet, but I suspect outdoors it would be significantly better, because inside the house our Wi-Fi and things like that don't work particularly well. And I admit I'm not entirely sure what frequency these operate on. I mean, they're at the 433 range megahertz. That's technically a lower frequency, so it should actually penetrate walls better. So who knows then? But yeah, I think for 20 notes, definitely a robust solution to use out and about. If you got like around your house, you got fields, you're a farmer or something like that, you might try them. You have here a button, so you do have a nice little push to talk on there. Operated by the kids quite successfully. Oh, you could hear that. They're both on. Hang on, I can show you this now anyway.
Hello, this works quite well.